Did you know that over 1.5 million seniors in Texas could face severe financial and health struggles in 2026, and most of them don't even realize it yet? That's right. A series of shocking policy changes and hidden cuts are quietly creeping in, threatening the very programs that millions of seniors rely on to survive. For many, this isn't just about numbers, it's about decisions that could mean going without medicine, skipping meals, or losing their homes. What's even more alarming is that these changes aren't being loudly announced. They're buried in complex reports and quietly approved budgets, leaving seniors and their families blindsided. Experts warn that the consequences could be devastating, yet most people won't see it coming until it's too late. The question is, will you be prepared when this hits? In this video, we're revealing the 10 shocking reasons Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026, the truth that will make you question everything you thought you knew. Stick around because what you're about to learn could save lives, money, and peace of mind, and it's not something anyone is talking about. Number 1. Rising healthcare costs. The first way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is something that hits right where it hurts: healthcare costs. Imagine being retired, living on a fixed income, and suddenly seeing your monthly medical bills skyrocket. This isn't a distant threat, it's happening now. Studies show that the cost of prescription drugs and Medicare supplements in Texas is expected to rise faster than inflation, leaving seniors forced to make impossible choices between medicine, food, and even rent. For many seniors, a single hospital visit or a few months of prescriptions can wipe out a significant portion of their savings. And it's not just about the money. Rising costs often delay necessary treatments, which can lead to worsening health conditions, hospitalizations, and even preventable complications. Experts warn that without proper planning, thousands of seniors could face a medical and financial crisis by the end of 2026. So, what can seniors do right now to protect themselves? Start by reviewing your Medicare options annually. Even small changes can save hundreds of dollars. Look into state assistance programs, prescription discount plans, and local nonprofits that help cover medical costs. Don't wait until bills start piling up. Proactive steps today can prevent a serious struggle tomorrow. Picture this: a senior confidently taking their medicine on time, with enough money left over for groceries. That's the reality we want everyone to reach, but only if they act before the storm hits. We put so much effort into uncovering these truths for you. Now it's your turn to join the fight. Hit subscribe with just one click and leave a comment sharing how these changes could affect you or someone you love. Your voice matters, and we want to hear it. Number 2. Cuts to Social Security benefits. The second reason Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 hits straight at the core of financial security: Social Security benefits. For millions of seniors, Social Security isn't just extra cash, it's their main source of income. But new proposals and quiet policy changes threaten to reduce payouts, delay eligibility, or restrict access to these essential funds. Imagine relying on Social Security to pay your rent, cover groceries, and buy medicine, and suddenly the check you depend on starts shrinking. Experts warn that over 1 million Texans over 65 could feel the impact, making daily life a struggle they never signed up for. Reduced benefits can force seniors to make impossible choices, skip medications, cut meals, or move into substandard housing just to make ends meet. And the worst part? Most seniors won't even know about these changes until it's too late, leaving families scrambling to fill the gap. So, what can seniors do to protect themselves? Start by regularly reviewing Social Security statements to ensure your information is correct. Look into supplemental state programs, retirement planning options, and community support services that can provide relief if benefits are reduced. Even small adjustments now can prevent a financial disaster later. Picture this: a senior sitting at the kitchen table, confident that their Social Security will cover all essentials, instead of worrying every month whether they'll have enough. That sense of security is priceless, but only if you take steps today. We poured hours of research and effort into uncovering these shocking truths. Now it's your turn to take action. Hit subscribe with just one click and drop a comment sharing how these changes could impact you or your loved ones. Your voice can make a difference. Number 3. Limited access to senior housing. The third way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is something that affects where they live and how safely and comfortably they can live. Affordable senior housing is disappearing at an alarming rate, and rising rents are pushing many seniors into impossible situations. Imagine being retired, living on a fixed income, and suddenly realizing that the apartment or senior community you've relied on for years is no longer affordable, or worse, there's a long waiting list for the next available unit. Recent reports show that thousands of seniors in Texas are competing for a shrinking supply of affordable housing, particularly in major cities like Houston, Dallas, and Austin. For seniors with limited mobility or health issues, moving far from their doctors, friends, and support networks can be devastating. The lack of safe and accessible housing doesn't just impact comfort, it can directly affect health, mental well-being, and independence. So what can seniors do today to avoid getting trapped in a housing crisis? Start by applying early for state-assisted senior housing programs and exploring local nonprofits that provide temporary or low-cost housing support. Community centers and religious organizations often have programs designed specifically for seniors in need. Even small steps now, like joining waiting lists or seeking local assistance, can save months or even years of stress and uncertainty. Picture a senior finally moving into a safe, comfortable home where they can age with dignity. That's the goal, but only if action is taken before the shortage gets worse. We've worked tirelessly to bring you these critical insights. Now take one simple action. Subscribe to our channel with just one click and leave a comment sharing how housing challenges might affect you or someone you love. Your experience matters, and we want to hear it.
Number 4. Transportation challenges. The fourth way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is something that affects their freedom, independence, and access to essential services, transportation. For seniors who no longer drive or live in rural areas, getting to a doctor, grocery store, or pharmacy can feel impossible. Public transportation is limited, unreliable, or completely unavailable in many parts of Texas, leaving seniors trapped in their own homes. Imagine needing urgent medical care but having no way to get there, a frightening reality for far too many. Studies show that seniors without reliable transportation are at higher risk of missed medical appointments, social isolation, and worsening health conditions. Even a short trip to pick up prescriptions can become a major obstacle if there's no bus route, no ride-share service, and no family nearby to help. Experts warn that as cities grow and infrastructure struggles to keep up, these challenges are only expected to intensify in 2026, leaving seniors increasingly vulnerable. So, what can seniors do today to protect themselves? Explore local volunteer driver programs, senior shuttle services, or community ride initiatives. Some neighborhoods even offer ride-sharing specifically for seniors, and churches or community centers sometimes provide free transportation to essential appointments. Even a simple phone call to local agencies can uncover resources that make a huge difference. Picture a senior finally reaching their doctor on time, picking up groceries, or attending a social event. Small victories that preserve independence and dignity. With the right planning, transportation challenges don't have to control a senior's life. We spent hours digging into these life-changing truths. Now it's your turn to make a difference. Subscribe with just one click and comment below sharing how transportation challenges impact you or someone you care about. Your story matters, and we want to hear it.
Number 5. Rising energy bills. The fifth way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is something that hits right in the wallet: Rising energy bills. For seniors living on a fixed income, the cost of electricity and gas isn't just annoying, it can be devastating. Imagine having to choose between keeping the heat on during a freezing winter night or buying groceries for the week. Studies predict that energy costs in Texas will continue to rise sharply in 2026, putting thousands of seniors in an impossible position. This isn't just about discomfort, it's about health and safety. Seniors are more vulnerable to extreme temperatures, and cutting corners on heating or cooling can lead to serious health risks like hypothermia, heat stroke, or worsening chronic conditions. Experts warn that many seniors are already forced to ration energy, leaving their homes dangerously cold or unbearably hot, simply because their bills have become unmanageable. So what can seniors do right now to ease the burden? Start by exploring state assistance programs that help with energy costs, such as the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, or LIHEAP. Simple actions like using energy-efficient appliances, sealing windows and doors, or adjusting thermostats can save a surprising amount of money each month. Local utility companies sometimes offer discounts for seniors or budget plans to prevent surprise bills. Picture a senior finally enjoying a warm home in winter without fear of an overwhelming bill, a small step that preserves comfort, dignity, and peace of mind. With a little planning and the right resources, rising energy costs don't have to mean suffering. We dug deep to bring these urgent truths to light. Now help us make them heard. Hit subscribe with just one click and leave a comment telling us how rising energy bills affect you or someone you love. Your voice can make a real difference.
Number 6. Food insecurity. The sixth way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is one of the most heartbreaking: food insecurity. For many seniors, rising grocery prices combined with limited income mean they have to make impossible choices: skip meals, cut back on nutritious foods, or rely on cheap, unhealthy options just to survive. Recent studies show that over 20% of seniors in Texas are at risk of food insecurity, a number that is expected to rise dramatically next year. Food insecurity doesn't just cause hunger, it has serious health consequences. Malnutrition can worsen chronic illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, and weakened immune systems. For seniors already facing health challenges, skipping meals can be dangerous, even life-threatening. Experts warn that the combination of rising living costs and insufficient support programs is pushing more seniors to the brink than ever before. So what can seniors do to protect themselves and their families? Start by exploring local food banks, community meal programs, and senior-specific assistance services. Programs like Meals on Wheels deliver nutritious meals right to your door, ensuring seniors don't have to choose between food and medicine. Community gardens and local nonprofits can also provide supplemental fresh produce at little or no cost. Picture a senior sitting down to a full, healthy meal, knowing they'll have enough to eat today and tomorrow. A sense of security that every senior deserves. With the right support and resources, food insecurity doesn't have to define the lives of Texas seniors. We've poured countless hours into uncovering these shocking truths for seniors. Now it's your turn to act. Hit subscribe with just one click and comment below sharing how food insecurity affects your life or someone you care about. Your voice can help bring these issues to light.
Number 7. Cuts in mental health services. The seventh way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is one that often goes unnoticed but has deep, lasting effects: cuts in mental health services. For seniors, mental health isn't just about counseling, it's about staying connected, feeling valued, and maintaining independence. Yet recent reports show that funding for senior mental health programs is being reduced, leaving many without access to counseling, therapy, or social support networks. Imagine feeling isolated, anxious, or depressed, and realizing there's no help available.
That's the reality for thousands of seniors in Texas. Experts warn that social isolation and untreated mental health issues can be as dangerous as physical illness. Seniors without support are at higher risk for depression, cognitive decline, and even early onset of serious medical conditions. With fewer resources available, the emotional and psychological toll is immense, creating a crisis that many families struggle to manage alone. So, what can seniors do to protect their mental well-being? Start by reaching out to local community centers, senior clubs, or virtual therapy programs. Many organizations offer free or low-cost counseling, social events, and online support groups specifically for seniors. Even small actions like participating in community activities or connecting with volunteer buddies can dramatically improve mental health. Picture a senior feeling supported, connected, and confident in their community, no longer isolated or invisible. With awareness and proactive steps, seniors can reclaim emotional stability even in the face of shrinking mental health resources. We've worked tirelessly to uncover these hidden struggles seniors face. Now it's your turn to act. Hit subscribe with one simple click and leave a comment sharing how mental health challenges impact you or someone you care about. Your voice can spark real awareness. Number 8. Reduced access to prescription drugs. The eighth way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is one that directly affects their health and survival: reduced access to prescription drugs. For many seniors, medications aren't optional. They are life-saving treatments for chronic illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. But rising costs, stricter insurance rules, and limited availability are making it harder than ever to get these essential drugs. Imagine having to skip doses or delay prescriptions just because a drug is too expensive or the pharmacy doesn't have it in stock, a reality that thousands of Texas seniors are already facing. Studies reveal that over 30% of seniors report skipping medications due to cost, and the numbers are rising. This doesn't just affect health, it can lead to emergency hospital visits, worsening conditions, and even preventable deaths. Experts warn that without immediate action, seniors could face a medical crisis that could have been avoided with proper access to medication. So, what can seniors do to protect themselves today? Start by asking about generic alternatives, exploring pharmaceutical assistance programs, and checking state or local support resources. Some pharmacies offer discounted pricing or subscription programs that make medications affordable. Even small actions like planning ahead and comparing prices can prevent critical gaps in treatment. Picture a senior confidently taking their medicine on time, knowing they'll stay healthy and independent. Peace of mind that is priceless, but requires awareness and action. Number 9. Lack of digital inclusion. The ninth way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 is one that often goes unnoticed but has massive consequences: the lack of digital inclusion. In today's world, almost everything, from healthcare appointments to banking, grocery orders, and staying connected with loved ones, requires some level of digital access. Yet many seniors struggle with technology gaps, leaving them isolated and unable to access essential services. Imagine needing to schedule a doctor's visit, refill a prescription, or pay a bill online and not knowing how. For many seniors, this isn't just inconvenient, it's a barrier to survival. Studies show that seniors who lack digital skills are more likely to experience social isolation, missed appointments, and difficulty managing finances or health care. During emergencies like severe weather or sudden policy changes, this digital gap can put seniors at extreme risk. Experts warn that as Texas continues to modernize services, seniors without access or skills will be increasingly left behind, making everyday life far more challenging. So, what can seniors do to stay connected and empowered? Start by learning basic digital skills through local libraries, community centers, or online tutorials designed for seniors. Many programs offer free or low-cost workshops on using smartphones, computers, and telehealth apps. Even asking a trusted friend or family member for guidance can make a huge difference. Picture a senior confidently booking appointments, managing bills, and connecting with family, no longer cut off from the world around them. With the right resources and practice, the digital divide can be bridged, restoring independence and peace of mind. We put countless hours into uncovering these hidden challenges. Now it's your turn. Hit subscribe with one simple click and comment below sharing how technology impacts your life or someone you care about. Your voice can help seniors stay connected and supported.
Number 10. Limited legal protections. The 10th and final way Texas seniors are being betrayed in 2026 hits right at their safety and dignity: limited legal protections. As seniors age, they become more vulnerable to scams, exploitation, and unfair legal practices, yet current policies often fail to provide the protections they desperately need. Imagine a senior being targeted by a fraudulent investment scheme or a caregiver misusing their funds and having no clear legal recourse, a terrifying reality for far too many Texans. Reports show that elder abuse and financial exploitation are on the rise, and seniors who lack access to legal guidance are at an extreme disadvantage. Even routine issues like navigating contracts, wills, or healthcare directives can become overwhelming without proper support. Experts warn that without stronger legal protections, seniors could lose not just money, but their independence, security, and peace of mind. So what can seniors do to protect themselves today? Start by connecting with legal aid organizations, elder advocacy groups, and community resources. Many nonprofits provide free or low-cost legal consultations specifically for seniors. Ensure that financial and healthcare decisions are made transparently and involve trusted family members or advisors. Picture a senior confidently making decisions, knowing their rights are protected and their assets are secure, no longer vulnerable to exploitation. With awareness, planning, and the right support, seniors can reclaim the safety and dignity they deserve, even in a system that often overlooks them. We've poured endless time and effort into exposing these urgent truths. Now it's your turn. Hit subscribe with just one click and comment below sharing how legal protections, or lack thereof, affect you or someone you love. Your voice can make a real difference for seniors everywhere.
2026 is shaping up to be one of the toughest years yet for seniors in Texas. From rising healthcare costs and cuts to Social Security, to limited housing, transportation struggles, and skyrocketing energy bills, the challenges are real, urgent, and growing every day. Add to that food insecurity, shrinking mental health services, reduced access to prescription drugs, a widening digital divide, and limited legal protections, and it's clear that thousands of seniors are being left behind, forced to face a system that doesn't always protect them. These aren't abstract numbers or distant problems. They affect real people, your parents, grandparents, neighbors, or even yourself someday. Seniors who spent a lifetime building a safe, stable life are now confronting choices no one should have to make: skipping meals, delaying medicine, or giving up independence simply to survive. The policies, cuts, and gaps in support aren't always visible, but their impact is devastating, and if ignored, the consequences will only grow. But there is hope. Awareness is the first step. By understanding these 10 challenges, taking proactive steps, and leveraging available programs and resources, seniors can reclaim security, dignity, and independence. Community support, advocacy, and knowledge can make the difference between struggle and stability. So take this information seriously. Act now. Share what you've learned and help spread awareness. Texas seniors deserve to live their later years with comfort, safety, and respect, not fear and uncertainty.
don't let them face this alone. The more we know, the stronger we can fight for change, one step at a time.